Welcome back, everyone, to North American Star League. We're in the middle of a series between Alicia and CrunCher, PvP. Now, Alicia took game number 1 after good mind games and just very standard PvP, what you can expect on the ladder. So if you're trying to refine your PvP for ladder play, just watch that game over and over and see how Alicia was able to fake his opponent, read his opponent, and able to react accordingly. We're
going into game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, on Tal'Darim Altar.
Oh, okay.
So this is more 4-gate action.
He chose Tal'Darim Altar.
It's interesting, right? Normally Protosses like to go into another stage of the game.
It's interesting because there's some times where you try to bait a 4-gate and you try to get ahead as a result and you go 3-gate. Sometimes you go 3-gate aggression and try to see if you can beat out your opponent. Or you can even try to go 2-gate and then defend and then try to get some tech out. It's really interesting, but in the end, Tal'Darim is just a very wide open map. It's just hard to defend.
It's interesting because, as you were saying, a way to explain it is a rock, paper, scissors kind of dynamic where all of these players have the ability to either 4-gate defend against a 4-gate, like hard defend against it, whether it's 3-gate or 4-gate defense. And the last one is just to go 1-base tech really, really fast, either 1-gate, 2-gate, Robo, Twilight Council, Dark Shrine, any of these. And you always have this thing where the 4-gate loses to defensive 4-gate, defensive 4-gate loses to attack, and attack loses to a 4-gate. So it's like, it's kind of frustrating, I think, for Protosses in general.
Yeah, and then you have this like weird scenarios where 3-gates kind of get thrown in.
Yeah, and that could be used as like super hard pressure. It's so weird
that like it's like when you go rock, paper, scissors, someone goes like stapler. They're like,
what does this beat? And you're like, well, it beats paper. Somehow it beats scissors,
but it kind of loses against rock.
Yeah,
and ties against other people.
It's like, I don't know where this fits in.
And a lot comes down to scouting. Now, a huge thing, and this is probably the most frustrating thing on Tal'Darim Altar, in my opinion, is scouting. Oh, look at this, a really fast gate from. Oh, no, just kidding. It's a delayed gate from CrunCher. He went 13-gate. Originally, I thought Alicia was going 11-gate, but I was looking at the supplies, and I was like, wow. He actually went normal gate, CrunCher delaying it, so he's going to go for a little bit more economic route.
CrunCher is prioritizing his Chrono Boost, so it's basically the second Chrono Boost before the Gateway, whereas his opponent is going Gateway before the second Chrono Boost. Very minor things, but important to note because it does affect you economically ever so slightly. You would think it does not, but it does.
And what's huge is CrunCher's going to scout Alicia on his first attempt.
That is very
really
nice.
Good, really key. I feel like I always scout wrong, and it's always such a mind game. I'm like, all right, this game I'm going to scout clockwise. Next game I'm going to scout counterclockwise. Next game I'm going to throw it up and try to scout directly diagonal. Always, always, always. I get it on the third time.
Oh my god, I hate people that scout diagonally, because this is what happens, right? I scout out, then they scout me initially.
And then so you
and
think
I'm just
they're
like,
close.
oh yeah. So I go cross map on a map like Tal'Darim Altar, and they're not there. I'm like, this is so dumb. I don't know what they're doing. It's like, okay, forget it. I'm playing blind for the rest of this game.
Says Terran. Oh, that's okay. We see that CrunCher does end up getting in and seeing his opponent, and well as Alicia, both players getting very lucky on their scouting patterns, but very needed as well. You can see a huge stockpile of Chrono Boost and no second gas from Alicia. CrunCher already getting his second gas, so but he cancels it. What is this sorcery?
This sorcery is faking out some sort of tech play, and he's going for 4-gate, or at least some sort of gateway aggression.
No. He knows Alicia is going to 4-gate as some kind, or at least get super aggressive. And 4-gate it is from Alicia. When you save up that much Chrono Boost and you're lacking a second gas, it just spells quad gate attack. And you can see that CrunCher's slowly adding on those gates. Now, there are some interesting things. If you Chrono Boost out a lot and you don't prioritize Cybernetic Core, you can defend against the first initial wave, but that's only if you go 3-gate Stalker. Normally, you get 2 gases to do it. Instead, CrunCher going to try to do this 3 gates without a second gas, and I'm really curious if this is going to work for him. Oh, no, he's getting a 4th gate. Just kidding. But it's pretty delayed.
It is a weird way to do this. Now, he does lose a couple of minerals. I think it's something like... I'm not even going to do the math. I forgot how many you lose. But it is a good amount of minerals you lose from the assimilator. Which delays his gateway ever so slightly, or his gateways ever so slightly. But both these players are kind of doing the same build. Harvester tab is showing the same amount of harvesters. So
This is interesting SimCity as well from CrunCher. He knows he's going to be the one more defensive. Oh, catching the probe. Yep. Very key. No pylon's going to be really close to reinforcing. There
is a time where CrunCher actually is a little bit vulnerable because the last gateway is not done yet. So we'll see if Mr. Alicia is able to do anything.
Oh, that first shot could make all the difference. CrunCher is going to walk into it directly, and CrunCher does have a pretty significant Stalker advantage.
No, actually, it's absolutely even now, but the extra Zealot goes to Alicia, so that was actually a job well done by Alicia. And on top of that, the pylon pickoff. Oh, no, there wasn't a pylon pickoff. Was there a pylon pickoff?
No, he was trying to initially. CrunCher, that's what I'm saying. It's interesting SimCity because Alicia knows to build it further back, and CrunCher is building it closer to natural. Now look at this. CrunCher has a pylon warping in a Zealot and trying to see if he can draw the attention away. Meanwhile, back at the natural, still some volleys between the two Stalkers. If CrunCher can buy enough time, who knows what could happen. Alicia immediately warping in a Zealot back at home, but he's also trying to fight at both fronts. The Stalkers getting targeted down from CrunCher while he's targeting down the Zealots. Not necessarily the best moves from CrunCher as he can't afford to lose Stalkers back at home.
Income tab is showing no probes really being lost, but 2 warp-ins are committed over there. That is pretty substantial, but the fact of the matter is Alicia's been a lot more cost efficient with his units. Look at the units lost tab. 11 to 6. The resources are showing for themselves. I don't know how CrunCher is going to stop this, but he had a golden opportunity to get out so many probes. Look at how many probes are actually dead or near dying in the main. There's 4 of them.
Yeah, and you can see CrunCher's losing the remainder of his Stalkers back at his home. And with that means CrunCher can't defend. GG, Alicia takes the series. And #1 spot in division with a very convincing win over CrunCher.
4-gate win. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Not bad.
Well
Pretty
played by Alicia.
Yeah, and it's I guess I liked it because it was just in the end just classic. I'm gonna out micro you.
Yes.
Nothing really to it. So.
And it's important to note that Alicia right now is #1, and I don't think there's anybody that can stop him. The only person that is near him, actually, there's 2 people. I'm sorry. Lowly and Rhett, I believe. Is that right?
No.
No?
Oh wait, no, because Alicia beat Rhett.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Okay, so Lowly,
Lowly's the only person who can.
But he lost to Alicia already.
Yeah, exactly. So Alicia has to lose and Lowly has to win, and then Lowly is 6-2. And then Alicia is 6.
No, Alicia's done.
You're right.
He won the division.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Ah, not bad. All right, so congratulations to Alicia. He's #1 in division #4, which guarantees him a spot in the playoffs, which will be just in a couple weeks. And so, guys, that's it for the matches. We want to thank Epson for sponsoring that series. Epson, the #1 projector brand worldwide. Check them out at epson.com. We'll be back with another edition of Zoe's Corner, our daily wrap-up, our predictions, and our thoughts and announcements about next week's matches. Don't go anywhere. We're about to finish off here at Week 8, Division 4.